Hey YouTube, this is Team Temperance bringing you a deck profile of my teammate Josh 1234525. And yeah, this is a very consistent deck, and it's not a deck most people use, which is why I like it. It's not one of them decks that are like
a generic deck.
Yeah, generic deck, the Dino Rabbit, Sector, Wind Up that people are just running around with. And yeah, I'm just gonna let him take it away. Go ahead.
Okay, hello YouTube. Here's my deck. It's Chaos Black Salvo, and let's start. I run 2 Black Salvo by the name. 3 Daikoichi for draw power and the 7 synchro. I run the 1 Sangan and the 3 Tour Guides.
Great engine.
I have multiple engines in this deck. Well, those 2. And the Chaos engine. 3 Effect Veiler, 1 Star Tuner, also negates effects, hand trap. It's good. 2 T-Kings. This one's a proxy right now because I don't have one. I could have, I just didn't want to. 2 Cyber Dragons, easy specials, go into 8s, especially when they affect Veiler. My ones of Spear Reaper, Zephyros, getting into the hand trap monsters, Tragodia, well, 1 Tragodia and Goras, and then now for the Chaos monsters, Chaos Sorcerer, well, 2 Chaos Sorcerers, all BLS, and then 1 Dad, because my graveyard is really easily manipulated. And now going into spells, I run 2 MST, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Foolish Burial, Pod of Bath, and last but not least, I Love Darkness. For traps, I run 2 Fiendish Chains because everybody runs off of effects these days. A Mirror Force, Torrential, and a Starlight Road. And then last but not least for the traps, the Solemn Brigade.
Alright, this deck just screams consistency. Unless you've dueled it, trust me, it's very consistent.
Do you want me to?
And yeah, now we're going to get into the side deck. And yeah.
Okay. My side deck for monsters, 1 more Spirit Reaper for the dragons and anything that has high beaters, especially Rabbit though, because it's harder for them to get out. Kaikus for dragons and anything that plays with the grave, and anything that removes like chaos decks. This is amazing against because you can't remove anything. DD Crow for things that play the grave back in.
And nice, sectors, the horrible gay insectors.
Nice hand trap, and it makes them waste a Monster Reborn and their Foolish Burial. Insectors, and it's a dark for the Chaos engine. Just 1 Puppet Plant. I decided just to run 1. I took 1 out to run a 3rd MST, which I'll be showing you shortly. But yeah, it's not really anything right now until the new spellcasters come out and the new heroes come out, so I'm just running 1. When it does come out, I'll be running 2 again. 2 Electric Virus, everybody needs them. I don't, self-explanatory. 1 MST, like I said, for the Chain Burn and Heavy Back Row decks, like Skill Drain decks and shit like that. 2 things for things that, like the Skill Drain deck, it's amazing because it's like Daikoichi, well, Black Salvo, Creature Swap. It's just good because all my monsters are pretty weak. They bring out big things. 2 Smashings for the matchup against like rabbits, dinos, pretty much anything.
Dragons.
It's good. And I don't feel like running Soul Taker because I really don't want them gaining any life points. I could really care less if you get anything else. I'm most likely just going to get around it. And then for the chain burn and the heavy back row, the 2 world decrees, mostly for chain burn though. So yeah, that's it for my side deck. And this is my extra deck. 1 Giga Brilliant. This is supposed to be Zen mains, but for right now it's Leviathan Dragon. Acid Golem. Whatever the fuck this thing's name is.
Full-time Papal Imperative.
What he said. Utopia. It helps with the lights too, the 4 stars. And the Giga Brilliant, that's the only reason why I run him. Or else I'd be running Leviair over him. An Armory Arm for the BLS OTK. Cataster. Also, Cataster is for the Chaos. And its effect too. It's the only 5-star I have that's any good. Brio for its effect. This to get over stuff. Volkai ignites Force Burst to get over stuff. This for like Dark World and things that run field spells, also a light, and it has 3,000 defense, so it's really hard to get over in itself.
And it's not good for Gravekeepers.
Yep, Gravekeepers, Dark World.
Because now Gravekeepers are all of a sudden making a comeback.
Yep. Black Rose, it's Black Salvo, who the fuck doesn't? And Scrap Archfiend. A Stardust for the Starlight Road, and also because I can go into it. A Red Dragon Archfiend, which is going to be replaced by Scrap Dragon as soon as I get one.
Okay. I'll try to get one tomorrow.
And then, last but not least, this amazing ass card that most people don't run anymore. Commander Tech Fortress Dragon, because I run the 2, because I main the 2 Cyber Dragons, and when people go into Zen mains, and when I'm going against windups, because the carriers are machines, I'm like, get that shit out of my face.
And what's pretty funny is 2 guys at our locals run windups and no Chimera Tech.
Yep, they were trying to get
which is freaking hilarious. But yeah, YouTube, this has been Team Temperance's teammate Josh 123455. Check him out. He actually has more viewers than me, surprisingly. And yeah, peace.